Alright, what's going on, guys? It's GCP here playing some Blops 4. Gonna be using the Daemon. I go 44-2 in this gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoy that in the background. And oh, by the way, this is the very first time that I get to use Spectre. Not Spectre, what's this guy's name? Reaper, the big robot dude. So I was kind of confused about this guy's specialist powers, and I know what it was from Black Ops 3, but it's kind of confusing in this one because it doesn't seem like it starts up the machine gun right away. So I think there's kind of like a warm-up that you have to do before it shoots out in full force. So that's something that you will see across this gameplay. I'm not entirely sure how it was properly utilized, if at all, but I still managed to get some kills with it throughout the game, as you guys will see. So with that being said, let's talk about Modern Warfare Ghosts. Yeah, that was the title that was intendedly for the new game called Modern Warfare. As you guys saw from the 2v2 mode and other stuff regarding Modern Warfare, a lot of similarities from Ghosts. And honestly, if you were to think about it, would Ghosts 2 have sold, or Modern Warfare Ghosts? I honestly think it would not have, because Ghosts is so poorly associated with being a good Call of Duty title that a lot of people still would not have bought this game, only because Ghosts had a negative connotation to it. And I can remember when Ghosts was out, the big maps, the lack of color, some of these things really played a big part into why Ghost wasn't as popular. And of course I can name a whole other things like trip mines and not being able to see people, all that stuff. I mean, hit detection, I will say, hit detection was spot on. It was really good, but there were a lot of things in Modern Warfare, in Call of Duty Ghosts that I didn't like. So having another Ghost title would have, reminded people of the mistake that they made in purchasing Ghosts, or the experience that they had in Ghosts, and they would be like, you know what? Why am I gonna purchase another Ghost title when I know the first Ghost wasn't as good? Now, don't get me wrong, there were some people out there who actually enjoyed Ghosts, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, but the majority of people didn't like Ghosts, like myself, and it's something that I would make the mistake of buying if they named it Modern Warfare Ghosts. Because believe it or not, what Activision has been doing is they've been taking away from the developers. When developers have a vision for a certain game, like for example this one, they wanted to create like maybe a sequel or a continuation from the original Ghost game that they had. Activision stepped in and obviously was like, you know what, this title is not going to sell. Who's going to want to buy Ghost? Ghost was viewed negatively in the community, so we want our game to sell. We don't want to have a Call of Duty game that doesn't sell. As you guys know, it's all a business and marketing move. So that's what they did. But as you guys saw throughout the gameplay of the 2v2, that's what it looked like. That's why a lot of people were like, yo, this looks a lot like Ghosts. This does not look like a Modern Warfare game. And that's the reason why. Because somewhere down the line, Activision pulled the plug on Ghosts and said, you know what, no. Yo, Infinity Ward, listen, Linda, listen. They said, look, Ghost is not gonna fly over here. It's just not gonna fly. This thing is not gonna sell. Who's gonna want to buy this, man? Let's go with Modern Warfare. Let's pull on the heartstrings of these gullible Call of Duty community people. Let's pull on their nostalgia strings. Because guess what? These guys will buy the game if it has the word Modern Warfare in it. Heck, they've been asking for a Modern Warfare. We still haven't even released Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. But a new Modern Warfare experience would be just perfect. I think that would actually sell. So I'm sure begrudgingly Infinity Ward was like, yo, come on Activision, we already started working on Ghosts. Why we gotta switch over to Modern Warfare? Let the developers actually develop a game that we want to develop. Activision said, nah fam, I'm gonna pull the plug right here. This ain't gonna fly. So they ended up having to switch to Modern Warfare. And honestly, I wish, like, this is what I think. I wish I could hear from the developers and exactly their thoughts on how this all went down and what they think about Activision. Like, truly, I wish I knew exactly what was going on in these developers' minds. I wish somebody would say something, but of course, you know, they would probably get fired for saying something against big bad Activision. But that's just my thoughts. 44-2 to finish off this gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background. If you liked the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And also let me know what you guys think about a Call of Duty Ghost or Modern Warfare Ghost. Would it have sold? Would you guys have bought it if it was named exactly that? And with that being said, this is GCP, signing off.